Overall, the sports tourism market is expected to grow annually at around 6% for the next 5 years. And by 2020, South Africa hopes to position itself as the top 10 sporting destination in the world. Ashlea Evans speaks to the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Tokozile Xasa. Let's take a look.
Currently, we are standing at 8% of the GDP. We're talking about 189 billion into the GDP that we're contributing with about 400 direct jobs. Yeah.
And what challenges is the sector facing?
First of all, the industry has been private sector driven for a long time. And with the current positioning of tourism in the country as one of the 6 key growth sectors, we have now to look into how then do we expand tourism. So one challenge that then poses is how then do we bring all those people to work together, because initially some were working as individual businesses, they are marketing themselves out there in the country. So we are in a process of finding ways where all of us would be behind everything that we do, brand destination South Africa, and also find a way where we commit to ensuring that our destination is a value for money destination, so that we don't, for instance, when we manage to host some of the big events, we would have some people, taking advantage of visitors who come here because they want to scoop some millions out of it. But we want a situation that would be lasting for our people, so that they are able to come back, and experiences that they get would make them to even recommend the destination to their families and back home to their countries.
Talking about some of those big events, how have they transformed South Africa as a destination?
I'll talk about 2 major events of the many that we've hosted. The Indian People's League. We didn't even have much time to prepare for that one as a country, but on its own it brought into the economy about 2 billion. And we had more than 40,000 people descending to South Africa. The third aspect of it was that there were major airlines that also got in, and there were new people who were coming into the country for the first time. And the exposure not only to the sport, but also now to the facilities, the people of South Africa, opened a new major market for us, India. And in our country's relationships now, you remember South Africa has currently joined the BRICS family. So India, China, they are now our big potential markets. So that market since then got enthusiastic and attractive to South Africa, not only for sport but further business. So again, talking about the World Cup, 32 billion viewers were exposed to what South Africa can offer. New markets came up, and now when we're looking into the World Cup, how it branded our country as a destination, how our people united and uniting behind sport. It is saying today, this is one opportunity that we need to develop further to see to what length it can take further, because with that World Cup alone, we recorded 15.1% growth as tourism versus 6.7 globally, which was recorded as growth in tourism.
So it wasn't just a once-off event?
It wasn't just a once-off event. It continued to also cushion us. Remember, it occurred during the time of the global recession. So South Africa got cushioned both in business and jobs and everything, and therefore it remains now a challenge to say how then to build moving forward and sustain that momentum.